Mining Metal, Best Underground Metal Albums of September 2025. Mining Metal, https://consequence.net/category/mining-metal is a monthly column from Heavy Consequence featuring writers Langdon Hickman and Colin Dempsey. The column celebrates the raw, unfiltered energy of non-mainstream metal, spotlighting releases from independent labels and unsigned acts, music that feels like a heartbeat rather than a statement. Colin and I once debated literature, and I casually mentioned that I prefer work that embodies its own world rather than explaining it. By that, I meant music that doesn't try to teach you about its emotions, but instead immerses you in them. This is why I can listen to a song I don't know the lyrics to, a track that's impossible to parse, and still feel its weight and texture. A song that starts with a deadpan line like, "I'm trying to make you sad," would be laughable, but if done with a wink, it might resonate more than the pretentious literary fiction we've all seen too often. Music, in this case, becomes the bridge between the listener and the experience. This same principle drives my love for experimental, progressive, and avant-garde music. While these genres may not always be mainstream, their ability to overwhelm and enthrall is undeniable. From the psychedelic chaos of a Buddhist monastery's brass bells to the spiritual intensity of a church service, music has always been a tool for sensory overload, a way to tap into the ineffable, the transcendent. The mysticism of sound, whether in a gospel choir or a plain song chant, is what makes these moments feel almost tangible, as if the divine is whispering through the notes. The success of religious faith as a social force, without questioning its truth, mirrors this kind of mental shift in art. Just as rituals and ceremonies create a shared space for transcendence, so too do art forms like rock music, club culture, and even digital media. A few drinks or pills can turn a sober night into a euphoric dance floor, where the boundaries between self and other dissolve. This duality between the chaos of the real world and the ecstasy of art is what makes human experience so rich and layered. But here's where it gets controversial. Is art a gateway to transcendence? Or is it merely a mirror reflecting our deepest fears? The line between healing and harm, between catharsis and obsession, is thin. When we lose friends to substances, it's not just about addiction. It's about how we navigate the fragile balance between self-discovery and surrender. As Langdon Hickman writes, every life is a kaleidoscope of vision, desire, myth, and poetry. Yet when we look at the world through art, we're also seeing the fractures, genocide, oppression, and the silent violence of systems that strip people of their dignity. These moments are not just reflections. They're calls to action, urging us to question the world we live in. Heavy Metal Forever,